But I will say I might not be talking a whole lot through this, because what I've heard is that the narrator of this game basically talks the entire time. Everything you do, he narrates, which is so cool. Like, I want to see what happens when I like fall to my death. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either. Or like if it turned itself back on when you restarted your computer, that would make sense. By the way, this is also by the makers of the people who made that Hades game that I've been playing the last couple nights. I already like the music. I have set all the things. It always says continue because I started just long enough to like normalize my audio levels so it wouldn't like destroy anyone's ears. Hopefully this works. Yeah. I bought this game like 5 years ago.
Supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
Wait, what?
He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
Okay. Little bit loud. I want the narrator to be pretty apparent, though. Can I do anything?
Ground forms up under his feet as if pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why.
What if I go backwards? Nothing? I've heard you can do hilarious things in this game. I've heard you can like legitimately like completely mess with it.
Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road.
So cool.
Well, it's a touching reunion.
Press B to attack. What happens if I do this? Strong boy.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity. And then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling.
What happens if I keep doing it? Anything? Nope. It's kind of fun.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him, though. Kid just rages for a while.
Really? All right.
repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
This is far less fun than this. I'm actually getting like coins or whatever those things in the top right corner are for doing this. That actually hurts. What do I do? Down the stairs. Am I gonna die already? I may have broke the game a little bit. I think I broke the game. I think I broke the game. There's nothing I can do. I can heal. I don't really want to heal. I want to go back.
Squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
No, it doesn't. Oh! It was literally that easy. It was just like, okay, never mind.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink.
Only took me, I don't, do you have like a certain number of lives? I don't even know.
It's a wonder the old saloon's still standing. Used to have the nicest view.
Up here.
Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancy her.
Interesting. By the way, there was I'm playing normal mode, but it also said there's a story mode.
One of Zealandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
But there's a story mode that says you can die an infinite amount of times and it doesn't matter. What happens?
Kid finds his trusty shield.
What happens if you die in this? Like, I died once, but if you die a certain number of times, you just lose and have to start all the way over? Because that sounds terrible. I don't mind, like, going back a bit if I die, but starting over from the beginning kind of sounds like a terrible thing. Okay.
But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery. Gas pellets. Windbags start turning up for last call.
surprise defense.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella
hi.
pops out in front of the kid.
It's a lot more actiony than I thought.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop. Blondie always wanted his ashes scattered here.
Okay. Okay, so don't try to mess with the physics of the game. That's what I've learned. If you evade roll, like, you can go through walls and stuff. Okay.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
Hold X to shoot? Wait, where'd my gun go?
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
Okay.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Right back at you.
Okay, it's like a perfect time parry type thing. Hold on, what was up here then? I thought this was like a secret way. It's really neat, man. I just love the fact that they narrate everything. Something
The kid
stringed.
pockets a memento from a breaker. Once the fastest man in the land.
An upgrade material for the breaker's bow, a stretch of me's gut, prized by lawyers and health ball fans. One more reason for the popularity of meese hunting. Whirlwind.
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner.
Okay.
He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town.
I just love the narration. It's so cool. What if I just go back? Do you say something then? I read a couple reviews and I don't know if they were being like overly like whatever, but there's actually a couple reviews where people were like, yeah, I did this crazy thing, and there was like an actual line that told me.
Kid better watch his step.
Yeah, okay.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
My kitten. I like that on X. Yeah, we'll do this. Kind of like the, yeah, I like the bow. Ooh, that's cool. Okay.
One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Max health. Crit chance only when at full health. Yes. Yes. That means that I don't have to go running after the loot that things drop. I'm so cool with that. Oh, okay. So good.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
So cool. What up, dude? Burr. Hi. Yes, buddy? Kitten, come here. Help, I have a cat.
That one was Maud, the tutor. Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them, though.
This is really neat, man. Hi. Buddy. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting like kitten claws all up in my arm. Hey. Hey. Okay, never mind. Okay, that hurt like a lot.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way.
No.
The
I actually have
Bastion's
2 hangry
real
shirts.
close
Which one's this? One where he's... Oh, God. Oh, my God. Hold on. Yeah, I have one where he's kind of doing this face, and I have one where his tongue's going up his nose. I will actually show you the other shirt later, if you want, as proof. Or you could just go to YouTube and watch my video. Just search Tubby Geezer on YouTube.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. The smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags.
What is this?
Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Bad time to run out of black tonic. Robs a scumbag puts him out of his misery.
Whoa. All the things. Well, if you got proof, you gotta find it yourself. It's all right there. You can't expect me to do all the work for you. By the way, I'm mostly trying to see if he'll just say anything. If I break everything. Oh, those are actually holes I could fall through. Sucks. Yeah, that was before I remembered that there's plenty of proof on the internet already.
He finds the core to the Wharf District. He steals the city's heart. Might as well.
Dark?
Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy.
Oh, if you have full bottles, that heals you. Okay.
At last, the skyway's in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go.
Woo! You walk down
Now
those
the
stairs
kid
to
sees
nothingness?
something stranger still. His mind races.
Wait. I gotta know. So far, I mean, the game's amazing, and I love the narration behind everything. By the way, does the narrator voice, like, and the actual, like, combat sounds, is that pretty good volume-wise? It sounds okay to me. But I want to make sure that's coming through. Okay. Oh, I thought he was going to say something.
Did anybody else survive?
It's all these holes I can fall in, and I'm not
Sure enough,
happy about
he finds another.
that. Found a survivor?
He finds me.
What up, dude?
We talk for a spell.
Ask about the seal representing the city of Kaelondia. Weren't these only meant to be for uniform and identification?
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
Okay, cool. Ask about the large bluish mineral. Oh, yeah.
All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there. Then watch.
Ask about what happened to Nacy, the girl who used to pin her hair back with it.
I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right. Except no one else showed up. Ain't always much to say.
Cool, man. Okay, so I put the crystal thingy on there.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Okay, so quest hub, right? foundation.
It ponders what to build.
Plans for a facility whose specially brewed spirits enhance one's natural abilities. Plans for a facility that stores weapons and secret skills. I like this one.
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
Automatically counterblocks all incoming attacks for a short time. That seems actually really useful. Yeah, let's try that.
Ain't much kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand.
But can't do anything with these. You just
Kids
hit
don't know
80.
what's out there waiting for.
Wait, 80 what? 80 points? I'm lost. Wait, what?
The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Oh, okay. Oh, you talking about 90 hours? Gotcha. Doubt it. I'd have to be on till like 10:30. I guess I might be. To harness the Bastion's power, seek out cores across the city and beyond. Okay, so that's where I've cleared. Now the next place. Nice.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the Squirt Steps. Won't be no field trip this time. He heads for the biggest dump in town, Scumbag Alley. He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge.
I don't know which way to go.
Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock.
All right, let's go this way.
Kid ain't ever seen an elephant squirt before.
Oh my god. Am I not supposed to fight all these things?
Folks will never see one again. No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble. Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
Like it. Random war machete, okay.
Keeps telling himself he better watch his step.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm just bad at walking. Is that all that's down here? Okay.
Them squirts just don't know when to quit. Squirts don't make the best of friends.
Wait, hold
but
on.
they can be useful in a pinch.
I didn't do anything.
dress alike.
Okay.
Kids wondering the same
Ragged
thing.
hood, a memento, soiled garment like the gas fellows wear. Why does that one not want to kill me? I'm so confused.
And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman is keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town.
Okay.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
I think I might be misunderstanding how the combat's supposed to work. It's because I'm doing so badly, it seems.
Somehow that old forge is still standing.
I don't know what that recover thing is. I wonder if that's like a perfect dodge. I think it might be.
Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his. With a good length of meat gut, that bow's like new again.
Okay.
Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting.
Oh. Oh, but I can't switch out my weapons here. Okay.
Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch. Never much cared for that big wide grin of his.
Okay. Now I can go down this way? Yeah, I can. Hey, welcome back.
Scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash. And there he is, the oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel.
Damn it, Gershel.
The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. Kid cuts up Gershel like a fine apple. Old scumbag didn't feel a thing. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started. The rest of the path is gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back.
All the monies. Yeah, there's no quick saving in this. Actually, I don't know how. Yeah.
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it.
Ask about the ragged hood.
The windbags used to be alright. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
Oh, let's go in here first.
Kid's ready to slice him up and pound him to bits if they get in his way.
Popular at children's birthday parties and various other situations. Yeah, mirror shield. This is the one I wanted to try. Hi, dude. Oh. Okay. Forge or distillery? I like the forge.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
Okay.
Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
What is this? Breakers barracks? Is it like a
The breakers
trial?
used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets and the fewest shots. He's focused. He's armed. And he's off. Perfect shot just happens in a flash. Puts on right solid performance.
Five shots or fewer. Can I try again? Yeah.
Kid ain't had enough of the breakers barracks.
Tell me how to live my life.
Takes practice, and a mighty strong bow helps too.
Oh, there's this one too. I know how to do this, I just don't know if I can. Damn. One more try. I don't know if I need whatever this last thing is. Probably not. But it looks like a book with a scroll. Is the flash longer than I think it is? It might be. Really? There it is. Oh, that's handy. But I have to, I mean, I can't. I have to, like... Yeah, that's rough, man. A very short window of time to be able to hit that right. And even still. Yeah, that's fine. I need to do that for all of them. But there's no way I'm hitting like 5 of those straight. Not a chance.
He returns with some of the materials we need. Sometimes a single look says it all.
But I... Can I do something here? Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Find a new weapon. Okay, cool. Interesting. All right, guys. It is 8 o'clock, and my wife definitely has food waiting for me. So I am going to take a quick stretch break and scarf down some food real quick, and I will be back in 8 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. I'll be back as quick as I can. I'm just gonna eat a little bit. Yeah, I don't need food, right? I haven't eaten since like 10 hours ago. I probably should have something, especially because she went through all the trouble to make it for me. But I'm going to switch my coffee out for water, scarf down half a plate of food, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Probably gonna play this for another couple hours, hour or two anyway. I am super hangry. And yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes and we'll play some more Bastion. This is a really cool game. I'm finally starting to figure out what it's doing. I love the narration, but like the story was kind of confusing at first, but I get it. I have to go to places to find cores to rebuild this place to build it back up. That's cool. I know it's a pretty short game. I don't know if I'll finish it tonight, but I should finish it probably in the next day or two. So yeah, cool little one-off game to play because it's adorable. But I'll be right back, guys. If you haven't gotten up in a while, definitely do that. Definitely get up, walk around, stretch them legs, get the blood flowing. And I'll see you guys in a few. Cool. I'm no longer hangry. Oh my god. Good lord. Okay. Million emotes. No sad face. Apparently. I think most of the stretching I just did was my stomach. Oh my god, I ate too much too
In better
fast.
days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt. Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds. Blasted things hurt like a broken heart.
Something nasty. An upgrade for the Fang Repeater. Oh, monies.
Cuts down every stab weed like there's gotta be a prize for it. If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down.
Is there a prize for it? No. Alright, game, you got me. I did. I stretched my stomach.
Core stuck inside one of those fancy cages. Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous.
Kill all the inanimate objects. I'm mildly concerned. Monies. Totally worth it.
He throws a switch.
3 healing
possibly go
potions.
wrong?
Those, like, in the top left, those are healing potions. I have no
Quite a
idea.
bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
This is actually kind of like crazy Not like super difficult, but still.
Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard he popped that mean old foreman.
Yeah?
At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30, hard to tell. Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy.
Oh my god.
It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free. It's a troublesome scene, to be sure. Left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7, give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done.
But I want to keep killing stuff. Okay.
He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Okay. Wow.
I still remember the look on his face after that one. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
Agent Spices.
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Celandia. It was good living here for a while.
I actually kind of like the trip mines, actually. Go back to the original stuff.
Kid packs a special surprise in every one of those arrows. Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
Hold on. Let's do that. Distillery.
Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply. Cinder brick stout sure goes down smooth, then stays in your gut like a rock.
Proving ground, huh? Another one of these. These are neat. Difficult, though.
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful. Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife. Other folks came to train their throwing arms. Place gets awful slick sometimes.
How on earth are you supposed to do this? This is ridiculous.
Still others use the place to test their finest blades.
Come on, man. Dumb. Damn it.
Kid cuts all of them down soon enough.
That was terrible. 90 seconds, huh? I think I can do it.
Always time for juice and squirts, they used to say.
All I gotta do is...
At least the little fellas can't feel a thing. Some squirts tried to flee on instinct.
I don't understand this.
Best to put them away first, before they rile up the others.
There's no way. This just doesn't make sense. There's... Make it. I'll try one more time.
The ranch was always looking for good help.
But I don't have any idea how I'm supposed to do those things, because unless I'm supposed to keep the turrets alive because they can hit them too. right? No. That's like damn near impossible. I'm not, no. Not doing it.
Kid comes back from Windbag Ranch, smelling good and ripe.
What did I get? Got a thing?
A little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light.
Okay, moving on. Gaining experience levels raises maximum health. Okay.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though. But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. The floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide for him, though. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up. See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Sky bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along. Air travel always was an iffy proposition. Quick and careful's the only way to go. But Calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows. Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the
Not what I meant to do.
Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back. they used to ship live munitions.
You're
down the
11
path.
followers from 50?
These wires to toss those things plenty far away.
Yeah, man, I guarantee you'll see some growth from that, as long as you stay active. Yeah.
Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up.
Where am I going?
In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity?
Your streams aren't cringy, dude. They're just you being you. That's totally fine.
So he didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us.
Oh, wait, was I... What happens if I do this? Oh, it's just his core was missing. Okay, another one of these. At least maybe I'll get a third place one.
No place better than Trapper's shingle for learning to tread light and shoot straight. Trappers had to tread real careful here, else take a nasty fall. They train themselves by clearing out the targets, while not clearing out the floor. Any good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right. A decent trapper wouldn't walk away empty-handed.
Oh, I just straight up... Okay.
Kid decides to keep working his aim and footwork on the shingle. Best time to pick a new spot was when swapping magazines. Expert trappers got something extra to give
60?
them an edge.
60 for the next one? I think I missed 4. 64, okay, I missed 8. Good enough.
To think a rickety place like the shingle survived, when so little else did.
Okay. I kind of hate the bow, but I love the bow's, like, special attack, so...
The
I don't know what to do.
dead welcome him with open arms. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him. Not like this.
Is that what I get for smashing him? Oops.
These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what.
Okay, guess not. Been staring at the stream too long? Yeah, man, take a break.
He's got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls. Nordy, the bird boy, didn't make it. The Jawsons, they didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
Okay, that doesn't work.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? The Corps survived as well. Kid does what he has to do. What do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please.
The survivor agreed to return to the Bastion. Oh, cool.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zulf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time. We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
Ooh.
For Zulf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine. He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city.
This is crazy, though.
And he's lived here ever since. That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep.
Yeah, what if I change this? What if I do this guy?
A repeater goes with a hammer better than a box of nails. Fetching fizz is like a mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it.
I forgot I got a
finished
thing.
here yet. The Corps, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be all right. Well, look what we have here. The memorial. Here a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind. The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
Oh, hell no. I'm not getting any of
Words can't
those.
express what happened, but they're all I got. We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city. No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either. Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one. Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now, and the orchard core is long gone too. The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god.
Plush Pith. Oh, it's adorable. I want one.
Pith stood for something once. Something real. In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. He couldn't even save his loyal subjects. Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least. Then Pith lights up like a rodeo.
Help?
Ain't easy punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine. So what'll it be? Invoke the gods, or tell them off?
Okay. Bows shall grow quicker to move and to strike.
Pith.
Sure.
Kid decides to press his luck. Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore. Kid ain't never seen windbags that quick. Maybe old Pith put a scare in him. his trial, and he's richer for it.
Forgot I had that.
Kid ain't found a core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine.
Was that it? Like, there was no core
Now
there?
we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind. Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy.
But it's adorable. Alright.
The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls.
I want one.
The accused always got a fair shake in Zealandia. Some used to take the bullhead trial. Survive the trial without taking a scratch, you'd walk away a free man. Bullhead trial taught folks three things. First, a good defense is a good offense. Second, gotta always watch your back. Third, ain't no godlike bull up there gonna save you.
This is really hard, by the way. Think you feel better? Always good to get up for a little while. This is near impossible.
The trial pushed many a man to his limits.
Press start, one chance left. Alright.
The smarter ones knew when to just step aside and let things go. Kid makes it out in one piece.
15 hits or fewer? No, I'm good.
Well, the kid always wanted to compete in the bullhead trial. There's only one way to Cinder Brick Fort. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. Wham! Kid's ready for the windbags this time.
Did he say something nice about me? I'm kind of shocked.
Normal folks.
Well, never mind.
The windbags ain't so lucky.
What the balls is going on?
They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid.
Nice.
But windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort. At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift. The kid can't hardly tell up from down after a while.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. Scrap musket? Well, that thing seems stupid good.
Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort. Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days. Windbags can't use the marshal supplies, but the kid sure can. As for the windbags, Cinderbrick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though. So many of those sorry things holed up inside that old fort. Not a scratch on him as he presses on to higher ground. Like this, kid's glad he packed trip mines. Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works.
Okay, never mind. I kind of hate this gun. It's super weak.
Kid ain't afraid of getting burned. Trapped the kid in the middle of the fort bring out Glutus and Clandon and all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain, only their sorry hides to lose. Takes down Glutus, or maybe it was Glandon.
What just happened?
The windbags finally get the message.
Oh, I fell through the floor. That's what happened.
Kid used to dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this. And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort.
Yeah, I definitely
Kid shows up just as Zulf's telling me about his own journey to the city.
I definitely overestimated the power of the musket. It
seems
terrible.
The only thing the Calamity saved for Zulf was a smoking pipe. Poor kid collapses after just one drag.
Well, this game took a turn. It's got weird.
The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history. Up with a kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life, supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there.
this like a challenge, like an endless challenge thing or something? Looks like I just kill some waves and then get like treasure.
School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money.
Jesus, really?
Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it. Kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too. The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Oh God, is all these guys? Jesus.
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls. Kid learn to fend
Getting
for
better.
himself. Learn to build. Learn to break. Kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
Help.
One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
Okay, so that stuff does hurt.
You saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
Those things are the absolute worst. Yeah,
What was I saying?
those things are the
Anyway.
worst. Okay. Sure.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
I cannot deal with those. With the bouncing things, I can't figure out where we're supposed to be going next.
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
Oh my god, what is going on? Good lord.
Zealandia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
I don't know what this is. Apparently I smoked something funny and now I'm here. Oh, okay. But this is kind of crazy. It's just like challenge mode or something. I mean, I've got enough heals, but good lord. This thing's terrible from far away, but at least it can hit multiple things. Okay, there we go. Nope, not yet.
But then, all they got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
Nope, we're going back. I'm not doing a lot again. Nope.
The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity. Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals. Kids ready to get real personal with hammer and musket in hand. You want to tune a scrap musket, you start with the barrel. Squirt cider will toughen you right up. Too bad about the musty aftertaste.
Oh, I got a core?
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. The lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again. The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off. Riverbanks swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. Send some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. The security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbrick. They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. Try to knock her out.
Whoops.
Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors. She picked a good spot for a break, because the core's right there.
Whoa! Thing does half my health.
Then the kid hears an unusual sound. Like 100 flapping wings. They've been watching his every move. They had their own eye on the core. But why? He finds Weepin' Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise when waters get rough.
I got my friendly flamethrowers? Hells yeah.
Help with all them peckers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot as long as they hit something. Kid almost falls again. The windbags get an even better idea. Kids just trying to help. Maybe they don't care. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nellie. She's just gotta make one last stop. With her last breath, Nellie gets the kid in solid ground. Solid ground in Pecker country.
Pecker country.
It seems a calamity ain't hurt the Peckers' appetites. They want that core real bad. Might be they want it just as bad as a kid. Kid shoos them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times Kid nearly fell off the barge back there? 3 times. Now, listen close. You should remember this next part. Why go to Prosper Bluff? Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it?
Whoops. I made a boo-boo. Wait, what?
There, the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again? Yeah, that's the one.
I figured. Learn my lesson. Not what I meant to do.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right? Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed. And besides, it's like the song goes.
For too long.
They'll be here before too long. We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow Ura again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
Am I almost done with this game?
A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much. Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him. Can't be too careful these days.
Wait. Oh.
Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either. The Bastion ain't gonna build itself. Well, not entirely. Behold, the Pantheon.
No, I don't want to make the game harder. What's wrong with you?
You track the final core beyond the city to the wilds. The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it. Know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having two. Savage things lurking at every turn. Kid's faster than a slinger with those guns.
Done? That's ridiculous.
Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon. They shouldn't have let their guard down. Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds
okay, cool,
won't let
man.
him go without a fight. Wallflowers survive the Calamity. Beds take it real slow when pincushions are afoot. Kid's roused up half the wild by now. Then Kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals. Hit him anywhere but the hindquarters and he only make him mad. The Calamity must have scrambled their eggs. He's anxious to get back. The wilds already reclaimed this place. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no, it ain't. Not by a long shot.
I was gonna say, that would be too easy, right?
Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The Calamity failed, he says, but I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone. If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book, I'd have worked to translate it right away. Most of the Ura never got a taste of Caelondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here. Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
Wait, what?
The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
So the dude took all the shards?
After Zolf's little episode, kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back. Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do? Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad, but the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine. Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds. This place is intoxicating.
What?
Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know. Wherever he is, somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go. Kid can't fall, no matter how hard he tries. The dead welcome him with open arms. Kid pops him good. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella. What do you say to a kid who's seen too much? I'm Zolf of Ura. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gators.
I don't know what's going on.
Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid sets foot inside one of Caelandia's famous watering holes. The security's just gonna be straightening out. He has the nerve to flash the shield he stole. He's a petty thief. Kid succeeds where the calamity failed. Would you look at what he did to poor old Ronde the bartender? Proper story's supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's alright. snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend. His friend, he's come undone too. He sees what's left undone.
Sleep.
Thought we'd lost him, but he finally comes to. The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole. Bootlickers dig their nasty thorns into his heels. Ever heard of a lung blossom? It's bigger than the stories say. The breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak.
I have no idea what's going on. Holy God.
They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind. Well, the kid prunes it down to size somehow. Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it.
Yeah. I'll be here tomorrow. Definitely.
A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers.
So what is this now?
That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business.
This is not Witcher.
A single
No, it is
shard
not.
can breathe new life into this place.
Actually, I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. This game is something, but it's none of the things that I thought it was going to be. And I could get a lot of flack for saying this, because I know this game was like critically acclaimed. I'm not a fan. I wanted to give it a couple hours, which I did. Gave it a good couple hour try, but not really doing anything for me. It's cute. The narration thing is really neat. But the problem is I feel like I'm just mashing buttons the entire time. I don't feel like there's any skill. They're very small areas to fight in, and there's like 30 enemies at once. It's not like their other game that I've been playing, Hades, where you have like this big open area and you've got like, you know, maybe 6 to 8 enemies that you can sort of like maneuver around and tactically. Thank you. I'll look at it later. You can like tactically, no, it's just like swarms of things and you basically just mash buttons and then heal.